Have you ever wondered why the attitude of German authority towards the immigrant, especially asylum seekers in Germany, changed? Everybody is angry about German authority, but have you ever asked yourself what led to this? What made them to be changing a lot of things? There's this adage in my language that says, you might not literally understand this. There is something that led to something. Now we are going to be looking into those things that makes German authority to be changing some of immigration law and also fastening the deportation of asylum seekers. Yeah, a lot of people have been condemning, saying a lot of things, but they wouldn't remember or state what led to this action. Welcome to my platform. My name is Linda. I base here in Germany. Like you see, today I am very busy and I'm doing voiceover. The important thing is that you get the update. And somebody asks in the comments section that what can she do or which work can she do with her eyes in Deutschland. I explained this in my previous video. You know, people like fantasies. I don't believe in fantasies. I believe in reality. I believe you telling me the truth so that I would know where and what to do. I cannot sugarcoat. Somebody said, it's like this, your platform is about bad news. What is bad news here? That I am telling you what is going on, what you should do. Oh, you want me to come and sit down here and be sugarcoating, telling you, oh, they will not deport you. Oh, you should not work. Oh, I cannot do that. If I cannot deceive myself, I cannot deceive thousands of people watching, listening to my video. These videos or content that I'm creating here is to help to inform, educate, sanitize those that want to be useful to their life, not lazy ones that want to sleep in asylum seeker, that want to sleep in burger gate. If you work, I work. The taxes will reduce. Everywhere will be better. I preach about working. Now, coming back to the person that asks what work or what can I do with RI's Dutch course in Deutschland. Now, let me advise you, not coming from immigration officer. No, I am not. Let me advise you, if you want to live well, if you want to settle well, I always tell these asylum seekers that if you are still young, please bring 3 years out of your years. Use it to learn work. Go and do house building. If you want to work, you don't want to do any house building, good and fine, but know that they are going to be using you as football. You don't have right in your working place. They can throw you out any day. But believe you me, if you have your certificate, if you do house building, no employee will sack you anyhow, because they know that if they sack you, another person will employ you. But if you do not have any house building, they can sack you anyhow, because they know nobody, you are not hot cake. So my sister, my brother, if you are still young, don't waste your useful age. Use it to work. Use it to go and do house building. Take out 2 to 3 years of your life. Use it to learn something. You will never regret it. I am telling you, if you watch those people that came early here, that learn work, they are doing very good today. So you telling me that, I don't know what the person meant. So my sister or my brother, whoever that asked that question, go and do house building. AIs is nothing, it's nix. It cannot help you. You know the truth, can tell yourself the truth that you cannot hear anything, you cannot even speak anything with that level. So for you to be a little bit higher, go and do these BAs. I am telling you what I'm telling to you people now. I am also telling myself. I cannot come here and deceive you. So now let's listen to my beautiful sister. You can as well follow her on TikTok. I like people like this. That is why I'm bringing them here. They get oil for their hair. You will see what led to these changes. What made the German authority to be fastening and to be before Germany dey sweet. Now before if you dey Adro house, e be like say you dey heaven. You can tell me if you have lived here before. If you dey there, omo, couldn't they enter anyhow? But now e no dey like that again because of these things that you are going to listen in this video. If you like this content, kindly subscribe, share our video, leave your thoughts, and God will bless you. I will see you guys again in my next video as we listen to this together. Thank you.
Today, I want us to analyze some of the attacks that happened in Germany in 2024 and early 2025 so that we can know what makes the German to be so angry. And we can also know where all these problems are coming from. Who are the sole perpetrator of all these issues that are happening in Germany? First on the list is in May 2025, whereby a young man from Afghanistan came in and started attacking people on an Islamic rally that was taking place in Mannheim, precisely in Baden-Württemberg. He injured so many people and ended up killing a police officer. I don't know if that was his target or it was just an accident. This was the beginning of the problem that happened that makes the German to be angry and say migrants must go, migrants must go. They come up with this remigration stuff and so on, etc. The second in the list is in August 2024, an attack in Solingen, whereby a Syrian asylum seeker came to a public place and just started stabbing people. He wounded so many persons, and then I think 2 people end up died in the process. This is the second on the list. So look at it the way it is, step after step. The next one happened in December 2024, few days before Christmas, at Magdeburg, whereby a man drove his car directly into the Christmas market, the Weihnachtsmarkt, where people were there enjoying themselves, and it was terrible. I mean terrible. I mean really terrible. I emphasize on this word 3 times because I am somebody that I always take my family in such places. The ones that happened in my city, we went there like at least 6 times before it came to an end. That is it. And not just that, anything that is happening where children can go and feel free, I always take my children, my family there. So it is not just all about the safety of the German, it is the safety of everybody. If such things are happening in an environment where you are living, you are just so much afraid. During that period, I was so afraid to go out in such places because I was just thinking, okay, what if it happens? Because I love those places. I like my family to go to those places. So when these things happen, people thought it was also having an Islamic motive and so on. No, it wasn't having any Islamic motive because during the investigation, the police or whatsoever, they discovered that this person is also an anti-Islamic, can I put it that way? This person has denounced the Islamic religion for a very long time. He talks about those things and they don't even want to see him. He's originally from Saudi Arabia. He came to Germany in 2006 and he is well integrated. He is a psychologist. He works in a psychiatric center. Yeah, he works in a psychiatric correctional center and he has been working there for a very long time. So when they look at it very well, and this is somebody who also supports the far right, the AfD, so it was not like something that they were attacking some particular people, and the Germans are confused what is really his motive and the rest. At the end of the day, he was caught. I don't know if he has been persecuted or he is still at the awaiting of his trial, something like that. So this particular case gave me some cold feet, and I could not even do so many things during the December period because I was just like, what if I take the children out? What if I take my family out? What will happen? So that's 3rd on the list. Let's go to... So 4th on the list is a recent one that happened in Aschaffenburg. We all know this guy was 22 years and from Afghanistan. He already have deportation. He was supposed to be deported since December. He accepted to go willfully, but he was still just roaming around the streets. This guy attacked a public park where a daycare center carried their children there to go and feel free. He ended up killing, I think it was a 2-year-old child or a 3-year-old child, and also a passerby, a pedestrian who was passing and saw the things that were happening and decided to intervene. This guy killed the pedestrian. So this is also something that as a mother you will be thinking, is the life of your children safe? Like I said, it is not all about the Germans, it's all about everybody who is living in Germany. So as a mother, you'll be thinking, okay, my child is in the daycare. If they send a letter that they have maybe outing, outflow and so weiter, you'll be thinking, okay, should I sign it? Should I not sign it? But these are some of the things the children need sometimes for socialization, right? And then you refuse to sign it because you are afraid of all these attacks here and there. So tell me, as a mother, not just as somebody who is living in Germany, but as a mother, what do you think? Do these people have the right to be angry? For me, I think yes. Because I'm not just looking at it like, okay, it's all about living in their country, but I'm looking in the sight of it's all about security and safety. This is somebody who was supposed to be deported, but he was just roaming around the streets, and at the end of the day, end up taking the life of a little child who knows nothing, an innocent baby who knows nothing that is happening in this world. She knows nothing about politics. She knows nothing about the system. So that is it. The last on the list happened just a few weeks ago in this same month on the 13th of February, where a trade union from, I think, trade union Verdi, the people were protesting related to their work and so on. They were demonstrating on the streets, and this 24 years old Afghanistan, listing still Afghanistan, 24 years old Afghanistan drove his car directly to this protestants area, and then he injured so many people. I think 39 people were seriously injured, and a 27 years old lady with her child died at the spot. Again, all of these things took lives of people, including children. As we were struggling to see how the economy is going to look like, all the votes were seriously going on. Olasho was calling for vote of confidence, which he lost at the end of the day. All these things are going on. They are planning to vote this February, and then bam, another one happened again. And then this one, it was so terrible because, what can we say? The country was already in jeopardy, and then another one just occur again, bam. Now, when you look at most of these cases, I think it's coming from Afghanistan, Syrian, etc. But does it mean that everybody in that area is like that? No, it doesn't mean. There are still good people. There are nice people. I've met nice people where I worked. I've seen nice ones that come to just ask information and so on. I've seen nice ones that they are willing to do something for themselves. But in everywhere we live, there are also people who are looking for trouble. So guys, this is what I have analyzed when it comes to the attacks and the issues that are happening in Germany. Now, so many things also happened during this period of time that did not make it to the media. They were also, after that, they were attacked for migrants, whereby Germans were attacking asylum houses. You know, those ones, they will never make it to media, right? Because it's not about them, but nevertheless. And then there was also attack around area of Karlsruhe, Mannheim, and Pforzheim, whereby they were sending also one trip, anti-racist, they were sending one trip flight ticket, formulated flight ticket for people to go back to their country, and they were putting all those words that are not acceptable and so on. And then there was also a video I cover here about a guy that was shot by a police officer as well. Also, I think that his name was Lambert, something like that. I covered that case. Yeah, that one, it made it to media. They even protest about it, they demonstrate, but I did not know, I cannot say how it finally come to an end. So there are so many small attacks that did not make it to media, train attacks, bus attacks, and so on. Yeah, so when you look at it very well, these are the ones that made it to media. And then what do you think? Are we safe? Are we really safe? I just pray that the new government will come in and put in the defense that they said they want to invest more on defense and so on, or protection and so on. I pray everything goes the way it's supposed to be, because like I said, it's not all about the German, it's all about everybody who is living in this country. It can happen to anybody. I love you guys. Stay safe. Shalom. You can drop your comment in the comment section, but please be civil, no attacks. Bye.